Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today I will be sharing how I went thrifting and found some bowls that I tried to turn into some cute bells. This is actually not an original idea. I saw these on potterybarn.com and it was love at first sight, but I couldn't afford paying $30 or $60 per piece for a candle. Okay, so I did lose my voice this week, but that's not gonna stop me from posting this video in case you guys wanna make these real quick before Christmas. When picking my bowls, I held them up against each other to see if they were round enough to look like a bell. The smaller bowls actually weren't as round, but because that's all I could find at my thrift store, I decided to go for it. So because I had some left from a previous project, I decided to use sugru for this project. If you're not familiar with sugru, it's like a moldable glue. It's pretty much like Play-Doh, but a lot stronger, and it attaches to almost any surface, and it like never cracked on me so far. And it's paintable. Okay, I'm done. Anyway, this stuff's pretty cool. Okay, let's get started. I first started off by applying a thin coat of sugru over the bottom of my dish. This is where my bell loop handle thing will go. To remove any fingerprints, I dipped my fingers in some water and gently rubbed away at the surface and made sure it was dry completely before applying anything else. Next, I rolled out a piece of sugru and shaped it into a small handle. I squished both ends with my fingers and attached the handle to the top. I then used a popsicle stick to squeeze down the seams so the surface looks smooth. Next, I rolled out another long piece of sugru, making sure it was somewhat the same thickness. I then applied it around the edge of the bowl and cut it to size. Here's what it looked like at this point. For my bigger bell, I followed pretty much the same steps, but instead of using a piece of sugru around the edges, I actually used recycled electrical wire and attached it with some E6000 glue. Using wire actually ended up being way easier and it looks neater, and I love recycling when I can. So I actually ended up switching the white wire out for a thicker gray wire, and I ended up applying it with hot glue, which was way less messy. I didn't record this part, but it was way less messy than using the E6000 glue, and it's just as strong as long as you use heavy duty glue sticks. Next, I sealed off the gaps with some paintable silicone. I feel like this makes such a big difference, and it like completes the whole look and makes it look so neat. I then used some flat black spray paint and gave the bowls a light coat of paint. Be sure to wipe any oils off with Windex or rubbing alcohol before spray painting them. Okay, so to get that gold look, I used some of this rub and buff in the color Antique Gold. I got this on Amazon. I'll be adding links for products down below. I'll also be adding a link to the blog post for more information on project costs if you're interested. I applied the gold with a hard bristle brush in like horizontal sweeping motions, making sure that I don't cover the black underneath completely. I have these set up on a side table next to my couch in the living room. Oh, and I also turned the small bell into a candle. I just microwaved an old candle and poured it in. If you plan on turning these into candles, please be sure to use metal, glass, or ceramic dishes. I would not recommend using plastic or anything flammable. And that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this DIY. This was so much fun to make. Don't forget to subscribe for more DIYs. I have some more Christmas DIYs coming. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.